Welcome to Black and White Audits. We're here in Lossiemouth. We're going to look at the RAF, former RAF, the army base now I think it is. I've seen a nice little juicy no photography picture. I do think it said on the site, so we'll see if we get any discrepancies. I love them signs saying you're not allowed to record, because most of the time it gets misinterpreted by the people that are guarding the site. So we're just here at the main entrance. There's a couple of entrances. I might pause this at certain places just so that we don't make too long a video like last time in Inverness. Almost an hour long. Sorry about that, guys. Started off the video saying it's going to be a quick audit. Turned out to be not that quick an audit. Seagulls. Alright, boys. So here we are at the roundabout, Muirton Road. An extra set of gates. Never had these here before. I've not been here in a while myself, but oh, it still is a RAF Lossiemouth. Let's see this. I thought that this was an army base now. That's what I'd heard. We've got all sorts here though. That's all Air Force, Royal Air Force Regiment. I thought it was an army base, but clearly not. Or maybe they've just not updated the signs, but I think that looks quite new. No unauthorized on MOD property. So here we have a sign on, not of, on. I suspect we're going to get someone out here telling us that it's of MOD property, but what have we got here? Official Secrets Act. Entering the area. Unauthorised. So would that be this threshold or further in there? Because that's where your barrier and your security gate is. If you wanted to go and speak to security, surely it would be a matter of going up there. So I can't see if they would be able to enforce that from here. Anyway, it's a pretty big site. You can see it from different places around. It's miles though. I'm not going to go around the whole thing. I'm going to go and have a walk around to where the horses are. It's like over that way. I'm going to pause you. If anything interesting happens, I'll let you know. Alright, so this is actually part of the RAF Lossiemouth as well. It's Saddle Club, so I'm guessing this is like a private thing. The private people and members of RAF can come and kind of engage in. But there is an actual proper stables and that further down the road. I thought this was just a private residence, but this is obviously part of it as well. Alright, we'll move further up. There we go, at the stables now. A couple of horses having a run about and a frolic. Right, we'll walk further around. There's a toll booth up here, security booth. We'll go and see if we can get a chat. Don't know if you can see it there, yeah. Surely you can. Little white booth. I think I can get that from the road, so we'll see if we get a little walk down there and some more footage of the horses and maybe a little chat with the guys in the booth. Here we are at that little road. We've got a nice little no drone sign. Won't see DJ up here with David. Thinking about getting a drone myself, but I'm not entirely big on the whole issue of drones because it's such a dynamic kind of legal framework. It's subject to change every year to year. The ability to record in public, you know what I mean? It's a bit more of a safe bet. It's what I'm out here to defend. I don't really, you know, if the law on using a drone changes, it's not really for me to be out there and flying a drone and be like, hey. But when it comes to basic recording, that's what I'm here for. Right, we're just going up towards this booth and we'll see if these guys are up for a wee chat. No gimbal today, guys. I actually broke my gimbal. It's irreparable. I've tried to repair it, but the charging ports went right in, snapped off the little circuit board. I'm not good at soldering, and nah. It's a new one, I think. I'll have to get a new one. It's only 40 odd quid off of AliExpress, but only got one big audit out of it. So you'll see my fingers coming into screen every now and again. Right, we're almost up here. We'll get some interaction. Aye. Excuse me, guys, is this an RAF base or is it an army base?
RAF.
I was told that it was an army base.
That's Kinloss.
Is it Kinloss?
Kinloss is your army base.
Is this entrance always been here? Because I've lived in the area for years and I've only just noticed you've got new gates out the front there, and this entrance here, I never noticed it before.
Nah, they only done this for the contracting work.
Contracting work?
Aye.
Where they're building new stuff?
Aye, new accommodations.
So who do you guys work for?
We're hired in from Robertson's and that.
Private security?
Aye.
Magic. I'm just out here, I don't know if you've ever heard of YouTube auditing.
We'll speak about this the other day because I watched DJ audits.
Yeah, I love DJ. I'm all over the place with the auditors that I follow though.
Aye, it's fucking class.
I mean, I used to watch DJ a lot when he was just doing police stations and stuff like that. But he's moved on like B&Q warehouses and stuff like that. You know, I do still watch it, but it's more the civil activism side of things and be able to record as long as your feet are in a public place or publicly accessible, you know.
I don't know what you're finding here, because I mean, we've got people all around, you know, they're normally at the airfield.
Aye, the plane spotters and that.
Yeah. I know, but then you get like pictures, the signposts on the main gates that say no photography
as long
on.
as you're not inside any of the green
Yeah,
gates.
it's a really common misconception though, isn't it? You do get people that you can't record on the site, and you're like, no, of the site is what you're trying to say. On the site is what the sign says, as long as my feet are here. Yeah.
That's what I love about this place. Because I sit there on TikTok all day watching it, and everyone's like, oh, you can't do that, but here, the RAF police and that,
Yeah.
because I mean the plane spotters and that. Class.
Well, I didn't go past the first gate because the sign for Official Secrets Act was actually on the main, the outer green gates, so I didn't want to go past that because then I would be on the property. Even though I'm not going past their hard threshold.
Publicly accessible, but at the same time,
I'm on their property.
You don't want to piss them off.
Yeah, well, the law is that you can't record whilst on their property, even though you're not past the threshold that they've made. You know, you're on their property as soon as you go past their gates, and I mean, even the outside bit, but still, you know, publicly accessible, as you said.
Oh, I can't believe that we'll literally speak about this later in the week.
Yeah,
that's class. So who is it you were? You got your own YouTube then?
Yeah, well, I've just started black and white audits. I've done like a walkthrough in Inverness. Literally, no one had a problem. Went up to BBC Place, the jail, everything like that. Like honestly.
But you saw one of the drones yet?
No, I was just saying that to the viewers. I'm thinking about getting a drone, but it's not big on my list of things. You know, I'm more about where this came from was like the Terrorism Act. Section 44 got repealed because the police were trying to suppress evidence against them via the Terrorism Act. And then that's just kind of spread to like police giving security like advice on like, oh, if there's anyone around the property taking pictures, then you should probably just phone us anyway. So like the kind of vetting that's going out from the police into the security industry that's what's causing the misunderstandings where like some security that are not so knowledgeable come out and be like, oh, you can't do that, they're hands-on. There's actually one just last week or the week before, a place down in England called Ashton-under-Lyme, I think it was, or something like that, and in the arcade centre, one of the security guards grabbed him, was kicking him and everything, and Right, dragged him right up to the security room, so it was like false imprisonment just for recording, and he made it a trespassing issue. But then he grabbed them and pulled them into the office. It's like, well, if it's a trespassing issue, let me fucking leave.
But that's what I don't get. See, with static security, you cannot go hands on.
Yeah.
More security in that.
Yeah, literally, if someone kicks out and starts getting violent, you can use the same amount of reasonable force that another citizen could use. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's why one job I would not do is proper like shop security and all that.
Yeah.
Because you just stood there.
Yeah.
Right, can you put that back? No? Oh.
Yeah.
I'd call the police then, they'd take
All the
half an hour
shops
to
in
get you.
Aberdeen, you're not allowed to stop or grab anyone, you're just let them go.
Yeah.
There are too many boys getting stabbed in England, so you're not allowed to do it anymore. Couple shoplifting.
England's going mental. Right, anyway, guys, I'm going to stop it there. I'm going to head over to Kinloss, I think, see how they're feeling about public photography. I get your first names just for the...
Yeah, Dean.
Dean?
Sam.
Sam. Pass. Guys, give guys some love in the comments. I've got like fucking 5 followers, so it'll be like... I'm just starting. We'll do an English tour and we'll get like all the...
You get some aggro, that's when you get...
Yeah, we'll get... I got one guy trying to tell me to move on next to a bus stop because I was filming a tanker that had stopped and there was a police van behind it with flashing lights. And the guy was like, oh, you're not being very sensitive to these 2 people in this bus stop. I'm like, I'm asking about the tanker. You know, I guess they were involved in it somehow, but I just wanted to know what was going on. And he was trying to tell me, no, you're going to have to move. It's like, this is mine. See that? That's mine. But anyway, I'm going to leave you to it. Right. See you later, guys. There we go. So that was quite pleasant. They knew what they were talking about, they knew what auditing was. I think we're going to go to the main gate, maybe go past it and try and get to the... We'll go to the barrier and see what's up. See what they're saying. Got some action for you here, guys. Wait until you see this. Fucking hell. Alright, chap. On you go, mate. Fucking hell. That's a fucking talent in itself, isn't it? Right, so here we are, back at the main gates. It's been a good 5 minutes and I still can't get over. I just seen someone riding a penny farthing. They're just falling like a time warp or something. Right, we'll try and read some of these signs past the gates, see if it says anything about unauthorised entry. So I'm a bit wary about going past these first gates because of the Official Secrets Act. No drone zone. What does that mean? Kills. You see that, guys? Maybe you could tell me what that means. What does that mean? Kills. Don't know what that means. Entering, exiting establishment are liable to be searched. Further action. No, I'm not seeing anything that's would suggest that we could go in there further. Anything about unauthorised personnel, it's not really. I'm going to pause it and I'll go and chat with him. And if he says I can film up there, then I'll start filming again, and if not, I'll stop filming. Right, so you're agreeing that this part isn't part of the Official Secrets?
No, this is just a bit.
Okay.
Just telephone.
Okay. Right, that's the only bit of information I was looking for.
Yeah.
Magic, thank you. Thank you very much. Cheers. So, this is not actually covered by the Official Security, whatever it is, Official Secrets Act. So this is basically just publicly accessible before you get to the barrier, but is on MOD property. So, lovely man over there established that for us, thank you very much. He was actually very kind about it. He said he would prefer me not to film here, and obviously I'm here to do what is kind of legally permitted as much as I can, push the boundaries and not break the law, and that's that. So this isn't within the Official Secrets Act, but it is MOD property. And that concludes RAF Lossiemouth, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Everyone's been really friendly again. I don't think this auditing thing is going to go very well in this part of Scotland. Everyone's just too jolly, too happy. Right, take it easy, guys. See you at Army Base Kinloss. Army Base Kinloss next.